I'm gonna admit, I'm gonna make a confession here. As a bro tank, I am really tired tonight. I have to get up really early, but I promised you guys that I was gonna do this. So, welcome to episode 4 of BROLO! And, I'm gonna be running through probably one of the hardest, dungeons I think I ever ran back in the day. When I first did this, and it is my personal favorite of those because it's full of dragons. I never thought that I'd find so many dragons in a game that is clearly almost entirely dragon themed. But yeah, so this dungeon and I have a history with each other, so that is the reason why I'm enjoying myself here. Also, progressively, the dungeons have gotten harder. I was actually looking down the list a little earlier today, and eventually we'll have to do Unveil together. And that will be a very interesting adventure. But yeah, hopefully it'll be pretty fun. Dragon Avish. Dravish. These things are... What the Alright. I can just skid it off to the side. I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. I've been experienced, so I have to apologize here too. I hope the quality of this comes through reasonably okay. I'm not like I'm not like a big HQ guy, but I have noticed that my internet has been a little spotty tonight. It's keeping up with my brain though. They're about on even terms here. You know what? Normally this is a terrible idea, but I'm just gonna pull everything. I'm going balls in here. Man mode! I want everything. Come on, everybody. All together. All together now. I have to be quieter than I'm being right now, because it's late here. People have to go to work tomorrow. I have to get up at the crack of dawn tomorrow. I have to go to work really early. But I think there's time for just a little bit of man moding tonight. Just a little. You know what? I might actually be able to pull... Oops. I wish I was paying attention to my combo. I'm trying not to kill everything, like, outright. And there's a reason for it. Decimate! I just love watching that. That's definitely one of the cooler warrior animations. I was about to tell me the target was not in line of sight while I was staring at it. I was like, really? Oh no, a Dravish? Where the hell did that come from? Wait, these guys. Alright, I'm just gonna take this. It's not oh, actually, you know what? I am suffering from one thing here. What up, bros? Thank you for joining. Oh, I am holding together here. I really should be asleep right now, but I just finished working on this thing, and I'm not sure what state it's in yet. But I promised I would do this, so I'm here. And I'll probably be on for a little bit longer, so I gotta eat and chill for a bit. Dragons. I feel like this vid, I also have to, because it's really obvious, I have to make a shout out to Arya in our FC. So I have this, you guys have probably noticed in the last 4 videos, I think, that I have this like crazy lightning axe, and I did not acquire this or craft this myself. This was purely her. We were doing like Ramu, we were grinding Ramu for stuff, and she was just like, oh, you want to make the axe? And I was like, that would be awesome, and she did, and ever since then I've been really indebted to her. Thank you, Rose! I actually really appreciate having some company out here. I'm also trying to be careful about how loud I am, because Belle's not home right now, and she's usually my sound check. So, I'm trying not to wake my neighbors up. Because that would be bad. My neighbors are like really, really chill, but I really don't want to test their patience all the more. I have to admit, too, this will probably be my last episode of BROLO until Sunday, I think? Maybe Saturday night? I'm not sure what the situation is in terms of me getting back. I have some family engagements to attend to tomorrow and Saturday, so I'm not sure when I'll be back. But whenever I do come back, we're doing some of my least favorite dungeons. Dismal Dark Hold, I think that's how it's pronounced. Not how it's, and which I will definitely be raging for. I'm looking forward to that, and complaining about the entire time. And Armvale, which kind of sucks, but thank you, Rose. Rose remembers this. Our trials and tribulations in Armvale. That dungeon sucks, but for a different reason. It's at least you can kind of like find pathways through that place. Just grabbing all the dragons. Oh my god, fire dragon! Where the hell did that come from? I swear, this dragon-based dungeon just full of dragons. Never would have anticipated the number of dragons. This is a bird. This isn't even a dragon. That's bullshit. I want a refund. God damn it, I haven't spawned. Alright, I couldn't resist doing this. Can I? Yeah, I can. Sweet. Oh my god! Alright, so in the normal dungeon, when these Dragon Avises just like appear out of nowhere, it is freaking horrifying. Here... Yeah, the thing is, like, Armvale, the nice part about Armvale is, in terms of its layout, it's got all these traps and all this other kind of crap throughout it. But overall, in terms of, like, it being a dungeon, I'm gonna grab these two, what the hell. It's, like, at least its layout's not bad. Daysma will go down as my least favorite dungeon of all time. Just, period. Everything about that dungeon is just horrible. Just everything. I'm gonna save that for that episode, though, because I have lots that I can complain about. And I'm sure I'll fall off a cliff somewhere, and it'll give me all the more time to do that. Just thoroughly enjoying murdering these things. I don't think I've ever been able to make pulls like this in this dungeon. We just don't. It's the one, like, I didn't think about it when I started this series. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then I was, like, looking down the list today. I was like, oh, fuck. Eventually, I'm gonna have to suffer through this shit. But I am gonna try something while I'm there. I'm gonna see if I can kill that eye thing. That should be interesting. It'll be the eye challenge. It's like the Karn Facer challenge, which I managed to kill yesterday. I was really satisfied with. Where the hell am I? So, in theory, there are cannons that I probably should be attending to. I'm not gonna do that, because this thing is gonna fall on me and interrupt me at every possible route. Let's see if I can do this. I got 16 seconds before pacify. Why did I drop my... Man, ow! This fiery dragon, man. Bro. Okay. Killed him before I pacify. That's not bad. Oh no. Yeah, somehow I'm not surprised. My internet is not the greatest here. Things are not lagging as bad as they could be. But I have to apologize. This is... Yeah, it's a lot easier when you're unsynced. I'm going for the full hallway pull. We're going for this. If I die here, it's definitely worth it. Come on, Dravis. Get your Dravis over here. Get your... I'm going for everything. Everything. Come on. Everything is coming with me. I'm taking this all the way down the hall. Holy crap. I'm just going to drop... I don't need to do this. But just for the sheer number. Look at these things. Oh my god. It's like an entire horde of dragons. Dragons. Holy crap. Can I not target these? Am I out of TP? I'm not dying yet. Holy. Oh my god. This is I would be lying to say this is not completely horrifying. I don't know why I keep trying to grab their aggro though. I don't know what. I do not know what I hope to accomplish in this fall. I will be amazed if I survive this. There's just so many dragons here. It's almost like I'm playing, from what I understand, Diablo, which I've never played, but probably should at some point. Oh my god. I don't know where, like, I don't know what I'm targeted on. There's so many things. I'm having a hard time building up my combo because I can't see what I'm targeted to. Ah, that worked. This Ice Sprite is the last survivor. A horde of dragons. Can we make that like a measurement, Rose? Can we make that like an official measurement here? I'm gonna coin that here. We'll call it a horde of dragons. Does this... Okay. I thought I had to go back and get a key, and I was like, man, if I have to get this key, like... I don't know where it is. Oh, crap. I was gonna heal myself and all my health's back. Okay. Oh my god, I would never have assumed that the final was a dragon. It is ironically an ice dragon, though, even though it was spitting fire. Yes! Where is it? Oh, just got into my depth. Actually, I can probably do this. Oops. Shouldn't have done that, but this might actually be a 3-fell cleave. That being said, when he does damage me, my HP is actually coming back faster almost than any damage that he can do. Pretty good. Oh, he's taken to the skies. Can't throw things at him. This is gonna be really interesting. Ow. Wait. Did you see that? Did you see that AoE like move next to me? Oh, dude. My internet is not doing well tonight. Oh, shit. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Oh my god, a dragon. Alright. Alright. Oh, I didn't get off my next spell cleave. Well. Oh, dude. You know what? That only took 14 minutes. I still have pizza over here to eat. Which is an update. Vel was eating pizza earlier. So you know what? I know I said I was only going to do one dungeon, but I told myself that I was going to stay up for a little bit longer. So here we go, guys. Here we go. This shit. This dungeon embodies everything that was wrong with Realm Reborn. Round 2, fight! So this dungeon, in my opinion, in my not at all humble, not at all even remotely forgiving opinion, is everything that is wrong with, is everything a very short list of things that were wrong with Realm Reborn. Most of that short list includes menus, the map, and the fact that Minfilia is still in this game. And all those can be related back to a very simple thing of paying attention to details and the architecture of the actual dungeon itself. For instance, in order not to get brutally slaughtered by that eye thing, I have to stand in these purple things. This actually isn't too bad. It's nicely shaped, the whole party can fit in here, everything is hunky-dory. But wait, it gets worse. And I guarantee everyone that I will definitely land on stuff. Oh! Yet Vela's here to FaceTime. If I can prop my phone up properly. Hello! No, I'm BROLOing! No, you're good. Alrighty, I'm doing one more dungeon. Alright, hang on one sec. Actually, I'm gonna pause BROLO for 1 second. I will return. Vel is here. Okay. So I am back. I just wanted to say goodnight to Vel. Vel is helping her little sister with prom night and makeup things. Seems like she's doing well. She was falling asleep before I really met. She just said like, hey, I'm just gonna say hello, and she conked out. I think everything's going pretty well so far. I think they managed to get, she seemed very, very happy, so I think they managed to get down a pretty good strategy of sorts. Alright. I'll see, I was distracted from my grumpiness by Vel. I'm not grumpy anymore. I am going to murder these random ads! I'm not gonna give myself any of that credit, but thank you, Rose. Thank you, Rose. That was well put and well played. Yeah, this thing. All right. Here we go. I'm just gonna keep putting along through this dungeon. This dungeon at the beginning is actually not that bad. It's really not. These, like, having to stand in these glowy purple things and this stuff. I'm gonna see how long I can stay out of it. And, like, see if this stuff can manage to kill me. That's it. You know what? I'm gonna put some defensive buffs on. Maybe? Nah, fuck it. How did that thing... That thing is slowly making its way to the party. There we go. Hey, buddy. Where are you going? This is probably the most relaxing Days we'll ever get. But there is a part that I will point out when we get there. This dungeon suffers from an amazing attention to detail. And that's really, really cool in a piece of art. It's not as cool when you get stuck on things. Every tiny little rock, every tiny little crag in this dungeon pretty much has a polygon to represent. Where did that come from? Really sorry about this, but you're getting fell cleaved. Every little crag has a polygon to represent it, and that's really cool. But the downside to it is you kind of get tied up on just about everything. Also, I'm not really sure if this is actually counting down or not. Okay. Also, these magic, and then there's it's kind of got the polar ends of things. So there's an attention to detail in terms of the map thing. It's yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Rose. There's these. First, there's this really sharp attention to the artistic components of the map, and then there's kind of the complete lack of paying attention to. So how will the players really interact with these things? Which is extremely frustrating. On top of which, this eye in a normal mode, I can see Uranus, in a normal mode, does a lot of damage. And you kind of have to, like, stand in, pretty much in his attacks. Not so bad for a tank. Like, we can survive this. This is not the end of the world. The problem is that also on top of that, hello there, Val. Thank you for joining, Val. Welcome to BROLO. I am doing Daysmal and complaining about it like crazy. Mostly just the fact that there's like weird little crags that you can get stuck in. Oh, you know what? I can't actually damage this guy because he's not in the thing. On top of which, it's really hard to get him in here. Come here. There we go. Here I am attacking him and not doing anything. But anyway, you then get stuck. You get stuck in things. He does a lot of damage to you. And those Magitech things, some of them you have to stand in, and some of them you have to interact with. That's never really clear based on the colors. Val, that's not something to apologize for. I was glad to hear from you. Also, thank you for joining. Oh god. My crystal is kind of pooped out. Oh my god, I'm getting murdered by gnats. Giant gnats. What did I just get stuck on? Dude, this eye looks fucking crazy though. Oh, I'm doubling that one, Val. At you and Rose. Alright. So, that's like the kind of... That's like the sort of bad part. Here's where things get catastrophically bad. Just, this was one of those, whoever designed this, I'm really sorry, deserves to be fired. So there's these exploding crystals that you kind of have to stand near. There's these giant toads that can actually knock you off the edge. There are these edges that you can fall off of and die. And for one burly-ish Catman tank, not that bad. For a party of 4, almost impossible. Here, not so bad. Not terrible. So you get to here. I want everyone to look at this. I want this to be noted. My animation takes up almost all of the standable space here. This is a thing. Well, tell everybody I say hi. Although I'll see them tomorrow, and we'll say hi. Ah! And then there's these things. So if you look gently to my left, there is indeed a cliff that you can conveniently fall down. You literally can fall all the way to the bottom of this. Note that I'm not walking. I'm gently gliding myself down here now. But just imagine you're the tank down here, grabbing all of these ads that you've just been knocked off a cliff for. You're in the line of sight of nothing at all. Alrighty. I am really hoping that I can get out tomorrow. I assume, like, at an early time with most of this thing under wraps. I assume that I can. So I'm going to anyway. Oh god. On top of which, I have all these physical vulnerability stacks. I'm hoping to get out by like 12. And I'm coming in at the crack of dawn. Yeah, so that was the thing. From an artistic standpoint, this is a really cool looking dungeon. But from a, like, players interacting with the dungeon, who built this? Literally, who the fuck did this? Like, this is, look at this. This is super detailed. There's a waterfall down here. There's water that I can see and not drown in. That's amazing. That's cool stuff. Whoever designed this, probably be fired. Look at this. This is slippery. I am gently walking off ledges here. Also, there's like these holes that don't go anywhere. And this, I can still fall off of this. And lose a very small fraction of my massive HP. I can't get over there. Ow. Yeah, the waterfall is really cool. What is this? Why is this here? This is a cave. This is a cave to know. I wonder if I'm supposed to bring ads over here. Probably not, though. They'll probably run away or knock the party off the edge while they're coming over here. Even these, like, rainbowy colored exploding stones are really good. Ow. Are those bats? What the hell is that shit? There's, like, leaves and stuff. I was making a note of that, so yeah, agreed, Rose. Also agreed, Vel. So I was telling Rose this, that like I have to like watch my volume because usually you're my sound check, and I don't like I have to like watch how loud I'm going. Oh no, it's I would say it's a burn, but it's really not because like my hearing sucks. My hearing, like, years of my father playing bass and loud music, his loud music, and then my loud music. Oh, and these enemies, oh god. So these are exploding rocks, and when this is synced up, both of them together will kill a well-healed anything. And yet these two ads don't fucking move. You're here the entire time, you're like, yeah, I'm a tankish, I got this, I will keep you guys safe and put these ads away from this dangerous area. Away, the fucking ads will not move. Whatever will I do? Well, I guess the melee DPS is well... Oh, never mind. I guess I will be making a tombstone for them with my rock worker. Not actually a crafting class. Will be in Stormblood. No, it won't, I'm lying. Look at this, there's even like little waterfalls over here. How cool is that? It's like so detailed. But you have to admit, my hearing is pretty crap. Also, this, I can get. Look at this. I'm surprisingly actually not stuck on things yet. Don't worry, I will be. I'm finding the things to get stuck on. This can't come through here. Surprisingly can come through there. Oh god. Oh my god, dragons. Why are the dragons here? Nope. That looks really cool close up. So these things follow me here? Man. Kill that thing. I mean this thing. Daventooth Hedgemore. Oh wait, try to come up through this area? Yeah, this is really cool too. You zoom in, look at this. Yeah, water. These water textures. Look at this. This is awesome. This is amazing. Until you like look at these rocks and realize that like every rock, I'm pretty sure, almost every one of these rocks that you can interact with is actually a real polygon. At no point was it necessary to make it that realistic. Mostly because those little polygons, like, I have to walk over those. And sometimes I don't, and when my party's already frazzled from the crap we had to deal with on that cliff. Where the hell is the boss here? You know what? You took your sweet time coming over here, so I'm gonna take my sweet time. Hold my beer while I... This is not a beer, it's just a Pepsi. I don't want to throw shade at them, but by any chance, are they Dark Knights? Lagoon! Black Mage and Dragoon combined into one. This guy's name kind of looks like Turd if you look at it really fast. Also, these Deep Void Slaves. These guys are assholes. Why would you make a boss fight? Every time there's one of these guys, every time there's one of these, like, turd things. There was one in the Natalia. Like, every time there's one of these damn things, they always have some kind of, like, stupid, underhanded way of, like, taking care of themselves. They either have some rando-ass people that you can't attack. Wow, I'm surprised. Well, no, I'm not surprised. Yeah, but I mean, like, a Black Mage, you kind of expect Black Mage, you're gonna stand in all the AoEs. The thing was, too, Vel at the time was a lot higher level than me. I remember this. We kind of assumed that she would be okay. So I can wager that the Paladins kind of assumed that they had enough defense. All that. Do I have to interact with this? No, this is counting down. Again, standing here, getting blown apart. I'm just gonna wait here. Don't mind me. Standing in this thing's AoEs. That took forever. Ah, shit. So I want you guys just to watch this. Like, this Magitech, who did this? Who thought that was a good idea? Who was like, oh yeah, I'm not, you know what, screw it. We're not gonna debug these. We're not gonna actually time test these. No one will notice that they're killing off most of the party. It'd be one thing if it was a challenge, but this is just frustrating. How many times I wonder if I can just stand here and kill these. One way or the other, this thing's gonna die. Fuck, where am I going? Okay. Yep. There's a box here. Are those coffins? That's fucked up, game. That is fucked. This is mating with the crystal. Oh, I'm gonna get stuck here. I wonder if these can kill me. Now I'm like really tempted to do it. Oh god. I'm going for it, fuck it. No. Not at level 60. That definitely would have killed me earlier, though. Really should work on actually using my combo. Screw it. Just gonna break these things with this. These things make some weird sounds. Holy shit. Alright, that dragon died on its own. Oh, my voice. Voice is not doing well. Ah, shit. I'm surprised I'm still alive here. Am I the boss? Is this it? Is he gonna start shitting all over the floor? This boss's main technique involves him defecating on the floor. You think I'm joking? Yeah, at this point, I was actually curious though. I was wondering if it was like one of... I'm gonna get blown up by this crystal. Oh, he's attacking me. Oh my god. She picked me to attack. Ow. I'm pacified. Ah, crap. Corrupted crystal. Where's this boss fight made sense? Oh no! It appears that my... Okay. Alright. So, BROLO may be cut short by my internet taking a dump. A catastrophic dump. So I'm not sure if I'm still on the air right now. I'm glad that I managed to talk to Vel. Before my internet took a dump. I think the weather's really funky out here. Yeah, I think that's... I was actually considering doing Arn Vel, but I think I'm gonna actually have to. There he goes, he's defecating on the floor. I think I'm actually gonna have to cut out after this and just do some normal Final Fantasy, which might just involve me dicking around with glamours. Because it seems that my internet is not in the warrior spirit. Glub, glub, glub. I'm getting out of here before I get loot. Alright, everybody. Thank you very, very much for joining me on this episode of BROLO! So, yeah, I have to agree with Rose here. Universe is saying, not to Max, you gotta go to sleep and get up at the crack of dawn. Luckily, I was able to have Rose and Vel on board here, and another silent viewer, which I greatly appreciate. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for hearing out my complaints of Dismal Darkhold, which I still don't think I'm pronouncing properly. But anyway, we've survived it. Also noted there's a really, really, really cool dungeon. And, yeah, so, look forward to the next video, if you like this one. Next video is going to be Aurum Vale, the doom and poison and golden clouds of death. It's kind of like Absinthe, but not. If anybody's ever seen old Absinthe commercials, maybe. I guess you have to be a really old man for that. They used to have these really cool advertising things in like the 20s. Anyway, I think that was what it was based on. It is really, there's lots of gold. It's very cool and sparkly. Until next time, have a good night, Rose. Have a good night, everybody. And join me on the next installation of BROLO! Night, guys.